Good evening. So tonight I'm going to take a look at Anchor Steam's Orange Splash, clearly a Giants themed beer, and it is a lager with mandarin orange. Oops, there we go. Mandarin orange flavor. So looks like it's a blend of pale two-row caramel and Patagonia especial malts. And then it's topped with Apollo and Bravo in the brew kettle with a healthy amount of mandarin orange juice. They added orange peels at 3 different stages of the brewing process and dry hopped on a citrus-like experimental hop variety. So it's like a mandarin orange lager. So they've recently put out mango wheat and Meyer lemon lager. So they kind of have a fruity thing going on right now. And then, of course, so I guess this was limited edition in the fall of 2015, and they made it in cans starting in March of 2016, just in time for the baseball season. So let's take a look at this beer. Oh, it's 5.2% alcohol by volume. The website doesn't, ouch. The website doesn't have information on IBUs. Okay. I guess I could have just poured this into a small taster glass. Anyway, I'm committed to this large glass. Oops, this is foamy. All right. So we're going to evaluate this as a lager. It's technically it's a specialty beer. No, actually, technically it's a fruit beer because of the fruit additives. But ultimately, the kinds of beer like that are evaluated based on their merit of the base style. So we're going to look at this through the lager lens. Wow, this beer has a nice bright color to it. All right, so I definitely pick up mandarin orange in here. I don't know that I would have known that was it had I not read that was what was put in here. But now I know it's definitely it. Otherwise, it's very citrusy and juicy. I can definitely smell that there was juice added, which is kind of nice. It's nice and kind of bright. Trying to decide if it's hazy or if it's my glass. Okay, sorry. I think it's a little bit of both. Okay, so aroma. Otherwise, the very distinct smell I always pick up in lagers is very mild here. So I don't know if the orange juice, mandarin juice is very strong, or if the lager is very mild. It's hard to know. So appearance-wise, it's a beautiful amber color, golden amber. It did pour with a nice head. Looks like it's going to stick around, and it's bubbly, but not a lot bubbly. And I think that it has some haziness to it. I keep having to wipe this condensation off, but so it does have some amount of haziness. Not crystal clear, but if they added fruit juice, that would be expected. All right, let's taste this. This is probably the least lagery lager I've had in a long time. I feel like it's very it tastes like a very mild ale to me, or I suppose a bock even. I suppose. Okay. The orange mandarin is very subtle. and really just kind of contributes to an overall citrusy kind of floral palette. Um, and that's nice. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, well, actually, it's not billed necessarily as an orange or mandarin flavored beer. I really think that the word orange refers to color more than anything. I could be wrong. Anyway, but I feel like sometimes when you get a fruit flavored beer and it's not very fruity, it's kind of a disappointment. As opposed to something that has a name like Orange Splash that's really tying into some team marketing. And then the can be, I don't know, the beer can be more enjoyed for the beer and not for what you were expecting that it might taste like. Expectations really, I think, flavor our opinions. Anyway, this is a nice, clean, crisp finish. Beer that's actually very enjoyable to drink. I think if they sell this at the park, this is probably a big winner. Although it's always freaking cold in San Francisco, but since it was 100 degrees out here, 30 miles east of San Francisco, then this is a nice beer to enjoy in hot weather. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my air conditioning is still running, and it's 9 o'clock at night because it's everybody else around here. Everybody that's watching that that lives elsewhere is probably not mourning the 100 degrees in the Bay Area today, but I am. All right. Anyway, so cool that it's a team beer. People get excited about that. It's a good marketing thing. They offer it in their beer garden and elsewhere. They have a finder on their website. The tap room and the beer garden in San Francisco. It's on draw. It sounds though it's a draft in some bars, which is kind of cool. Probably San Francisco local bars. So that's neat and probably close to the ballpark, which so that's pretty cool. Anyway, very drinkable beer. And like I said, a not very lagery lager. It says that it's a collaboration brew. Oh, okay. I thought it was a collaboration brew with another brewery, which I thought would be interesting because Anchor's a pretty well established brewery. I mean, dating back more than 100 years, I believe. Maybe not. Anyway, they're an old brewery. Does it even say on here? Maybe it says established. No, since 1896. So there you have it. Anyway, so it says a collaboration brew, but it's actually long-standing partnership of Anchor Brewing Company and the San Francisco Giants. So this is the first ever Major League Baseball and craft brew collaboration. So it sounds like this is, I don't want to call it a pilot necessarily, but the first time that this has been done. And my guess is that it's going to be done more often. So cool on that. I think that's cool and gets local breweries involved, which is neat. So cool. Anyway, there you go. Orange Splash Lager by Anchor Steam, 5.2% alcohol by volume. And thank you for watching. Have a good night.